Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Back on the hammock, huh? Back on the hammock logs. I missed the hammock. I miss this space, even though, oh man, it needs a little bit of work for sure. It's a little, it's a little disorderly right now. It just needs a little bit of love. The thing is, it gets so hot here during the day that it's really hard to come out here and maybe I should turn the camera a little bit further down. I will. During the day, it's so hot out here. It's nearly impossible to spend more than like 5 minutes. Let's see, I'll fix this right here. How's this? Am I more centered on the frame? Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. I woke up at 6, so definitely before the sun. Sunrise is currently at 6:59. So yeah, this is the new. It's gonna be like this probably for many months until November, until we have daylight savings time come out and move the time. Like, let's see, in November it's fall back, spring forward, so fall back means 6 a.m. is going to be 5 a.m. And that means, yeah, the sun's going to rise a little earlier. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about daylight savings time. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this, it's fun, changing it up. But I do think it would be a net positive if the time just didn't change. I think it would simplify things. Like in Colombia, the time doesn't change. Time doesn't change in Colombia, and so I grew up in a place where there was no time change, and I have to admit, it makes more sense than having the time change twice a year. Yeah. I'm a little bit bummed, honestly. Well, not bummed, but like, yesterday I got the news that the Solar Insure place didn't approve of Spriteful because two things. One, our volume is too low, and they think we wouldn't really bring them enough business to justify us being part of their program. And two, they found this $19,000 EIDL loan that should have been forgiven from COVID, but was never forgiven. And I think I'm going to have to pay it, or at least I'm going to have to figure out how to start paying it down so that it's not past due. Currently, it just, they found it and it just says past due. And, when I first saw the report saying, there's a $19,000 past due loan, I was like, that can't be right. Until I remembered this economic impact disaster loan or something like that, EIDL. everyone got these kinds of loans during COVID. Most of them got forgiven. I think ours should have been forgiven too, because, you know, I actually don't know. I to be totally honest with you, I totally forgot that we had this loan. But, you know, came back to bite us. But, you know, even if we hadn't, even if they hadn't found that, they basically said, yeah, you guys aren't pushing enough solar to make it worth it for us. Like, we only do 5 projects or so a month. On a good month, our projects are just huge. You know, like, we very rarely do less than, nowadays we're doing, like, all of our projects are like $50,000 to $60,000 or more. And they just want more volume, more projects. Spread the risk, liability, all that jazz. So anyway, I'm bummed because today I'm gonna have to talk to my friend Drew, who wants to get solar, but he wants to get the solar insure thing, and I'm gonna have to be like, man, I'm sorry, like, I really tried, we didn't get it. And he might end up choosing another solar company to do his project because of it, and I'm cool about it. I'm cool. Not a big deal, but it kind of sucks just because I've started to see, like, some customers I definitely connect with at a deeper level than others, and Drew, because he knows my aunt, and because he's so deep into the Rotary programs, which I love, so deep into the youth exchange programs, which I was part of. Like, I feel like serendipitously we were brought together, and so that's where I start to, like, really get bummed out. It's like, okay, if the universe is literally bringing us together so that we can work, so that we can be friends, so that we can, you know, make good things happen, not just with the solar project, but, like, long term into the future. I don't know. I guess technically there's still a chance that he will be okay with doing the project without solar insure. But I literally have to let go and just let him make that decision for himself. I'm not going to push. But I am a little bummed. We do have like 4 or 5 other projects that I'm closing this week, which is really crazy. But I think this is the last week in which we're closing solar projects, really. Like, the next week, we're going to start being a little bit more cautious and telling people that we can't guarantee them getting their project done before the end of the year. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that the physical clutter in our house right now, due to just coming back from our trips, and just like there's stuff everywhere. Like I'm looking around, it's affecting me deeper than I like to admit to myself. It's just like physical clutter is very similar to scattered brain clutter. You know, like if I can't have my physical space be well put together, like my thoughts are a reflection of that as well. Yeah. Gotta put some hours into decluttering outside and inside the house, outside and inside my body. I'm starting to really trust myself, my brain, in all sorts of situations, so including this, like cluttery and bummed out state. Like I'm cool with it. I think I'm cool with it. I think I'm ready for the next step of like my own spiritual exploration. Which I think right now is 100% like physical world development. So I think what I want to say with that is I think I want to spend some time really working with the physical world. Less heady, less spiritual, more physical. So Spriteful, work with Spriteful falls into that category. Decluttering space goes in that category. Doing physical work, like working out, handstands, like I mentioned. For example, yesterday I fixed an issue that had been bugging me for a long time with like I installed some electric car chargers for my car, and they'd been getting really annoying because they kept ground faulting for months. So like you'd have to unplug and replug the plug-in. It was just painful. And yesterday I was like, fuck it, I want to fix this. So I just took a screwdriver, went in there, saw what the issue could be, and fixed it. And yesterday the car charged no problem. It just feels so good to fix that kind of physical issue at the moment. I wanna spend some more time fixing physical issues. Yay. Yeah, it's time. And then I can already feel that once I go past this physical era, I will be ready for my Vipassana, my 10-day silent meditation retreat, which has been one of my biggest fears for a long time. I have a lot of friends who have done this meditation, 10-day retreat, 10-day meditation retreat, and it's something that's really scared me. I kind of want this portal light to be in this video. And actually this is a great little, I don't know why Why don't I should just hang out right here. This is great. I'm tired. Yeah, it's really scared me, the prospect of just being silent for 10 days, meditating. And that's how I know I have to do it. It's because it's really scary to me. And I think I'll be ready to do it next year. Yeah, I think I'll be ready to do it next year. I want to, the two things that scare me at the moment, like from a spiritual development perspective, are the 10-day meditation retreat and DMT. And I think I can also see a path to my first DMT experience happening at the end of next year, after the Vipassana. Maybe like around November. Or December. Yeah, like December sounds good. Just finding a way to be very grounded and intentional with this, call it medicine, call it substance, call it psychedelic. DMT has been on my radar for a very long time, like years. I've been studying it, reading trip reports on the internet. I follow this woman named Josie Kins on YouTube. She's probably one of the coolest psychonauts that I know about. And she's done some really great videos on DMT. Not that she's on DMT when she does the videos. She's expressed and explained DMT very well, and the concept of breaking through is wild to me. See, I've always considered myself someone who wants to be, I like to explore psychedelics, yes, but I also like to explore psychedelics that don't detach me from reality too much. DMT is full detachment from, I don't want to call it reality anymore, because I don't know if that, I think it's a little loaded. Reality is a bit of a loaded term, especially when it comes to psychedelics. So I'm going to call it the physical world. So DMT is full detachment from the physical world, and entering an internal landscape that is, many people report when they come back. It doesn't take very long. It's like a 20-minute thing, or maybe even less. Many people report when they come back that it felt more it felt more homey, more recognizable, more it felt more like home, and more like, it felt more real than the physical world, wherever they go. And that's something to be very, very cautious about, you know? Like, I think some people can lose their minds with these kinds of things. Which is why I've been doing so much work in order to get there and make sure that when I'm ready, make sure that when I do it, I am ready and I minimize the chances of losing my mind. There's always a chance. Just like there's always a chance I could fall off this hammock and hit my head, and that could also be pretty bad mentally. But I take the chance. I'm still on the hammock. This trust that I feel, this belief in myself is everything. It doesn't mean that I'm not scared of things, because I believe that everything's gonna be alright. Even though I do believe everything's gonna be alright, I think I'm at a really healthy place in my relationship with fear. My relationship with fear and my relationship with belief, self-belief, self-confidence is really hitting a beautiful place where I'm not totally irrational. Like, for example, I feel like I was pretty irrational at some points, especially in 2022, like around the time that I tried to convince my family on a ski trip that, not convinced, but like I offered them some weed gummies and like they freaked out on me. Around that time, like I think I was stumbling onto fearlessness, but reckless fearlessness, if that makes sense. Like I can take it a little too far and just not really read the room well. I think that I'm now reading the room very well, understanding that, and having the humility to recognize the kinds of things that I can't change, and also seeing the beauty in that,